Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right, I'm just coming through with the message, and we know the drill. If this doesn't sit right with you, apply to you, you don't want to hear what I have to say, that is okay. I will be returning some other time, okay? But I just kind of want to tap in to see what's going on. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of recording this early in the morning on my end. It's like 4 a.m. over here, and I kind of feel emotional, not in a sense that it's like I want to cry, but nothing's kind of coming out. So I'm kind of just want to see what is going on with this collective. That could be you right now. You could be feeling very emotional for some reason, or it could be coming out of nowhere. Like what I just described, it's like you want to cry, but nothing's kind of coming out. What's going on? Okay. So I got the Two of Swords. And then the Queen of Wands right over here. Oof. Okay, and then, yeah, then I got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is giving... you're feeling very much replaced right now. You feel... I'm literally hearing the other woman. I mean, in this case, I'm taking it literally. A gender doesn't matter. There is something about you really do feel replaced. You feel replaceable. You felt kind of disposable in this situation. Clearly, somebody else has been chosen over you. Take that, how that kind of applies. I'm hearing for a majority of you, this could apply to love, but, you know, I'm also hearing somebody else could have gone the position, you know, above you, and there is this kind of restless energy, and that's why I'm kind of feeling emotional. It's like I think you're kind of questioning not so much of what I've done wrong, but you're just not seeing the picture right now. And I feel like it's coming from a place of hurt, you know, me sitting here kind of feeling a little bit emotional, kind of up in my system a little bit. It's like maybe that's kind of, oh, my ears start itching. Right now, you're not like seeing clearly. And maybe that's really kind of the best way you're describing your emotions right now is like, I'm just not seeing things clearly. I think there is a lot of questioning of when will it be my turn? When will I get to the finish line? When will I win? You know, I'm seeing this crown above, you know, this lioness's head. It's like, if it's a plane of love, I'm hearing, when am I going to be, quote, somebody's queen or princess someday? This is a lot of sadness kind of being built up right now. And again, we are in the middle still of retrograde, you know, era right now. We still got Venus and Mercury going on right now, which it is a review period. This could have been very recently that has just happened to you. But even then, these are emotions that are kind of being surfaced up right now. And I feel like this is something that's kind of consumed you for a minute. Is this indecisive of like, I don't get it. And it's like, I feel like this collective, you're trying to seek answers right now. I've been tapping into a lot of collectives overall that have been wanting to seek some form of answer. Okay, let me kind of see what else is going on. Then I got the Star. Oh, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Then the Hermit is popping out right there at the bottom. But I'm kind of hearing it's like you're tired. Makes me curious if these are emotions that have surfaced up recently. Like I said, for some of you, yes, this could have, you know, whatever incident has happened could have just happened. But for some of you, I feel like that maybe you've gone some time literally with the Wheel of Fortune of not really thinking too much about it, dwelling too much. You have it in your healing moment right there. Something just flew in front of my face and now I have no idea where it went. Anyways, that could be a sign you could be finding flies or whatever in your home, or I'm even hearing a moth. It was kind of big. I think it's a moth to a flame immediately is what I'm getting. But anyways, as I was saying, I knew something just went past my eyes. I truly think this collective, you're in this period of how much more healing do I need to do? Why does this still hurt? And I feel like that is a lesson. And maybe, again, retrogrades are all about review periods. It's always teaching us during retrograde. The beautiful part about retrogrades is everything's temporary. You know, especially when it comes to things like pain, things that we're hoping for and we're kind of like, about. It's kind of a message of acknowledge that this has still hurt you. This is still, and there's something with the star, you still kind of have hope for this to kind of come back around or to have a better conclusion of some form. You know, take that part, how that resonates, okay? I got fire and aqua energy. And then, yeah, the Four of Cups right here. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's emotion that's came up recently because, like I said, it's kind of with that Four of Cups. Again, you thought you were kind of over it. You kind of thought that you were, you know, you've had the best of this, that, you know, you've always embodied this star energy as far as being positive is kind of what I'm getting. And maybe now you've kind of hit a brick wall with that Four of Cups of like, you know, this actually, all of this kind of sucks. None of this is working out for me the way I would like it to. I don't like that somebody chose somebody else over me. This still hurts, but I don't want to admit it because time has gone on for so long. How much more healing do I need to do? It's like a bunch of frustrations is building up. And Queen of Wands, I always say she's my influencing queen right here. You are in control of your own reality, but there is something about acknowledge those emotions, not shut it down so quickly and say, well, I've been bored of that emotion for 2 weeks, or it's kind of getting old, so I think I'm past it. And there's nothing wrong with saying out loud like, oh, you know, this is kind of getting older because it's called growth. But there is still something about acknowledging specifically that it hurts you. And it's the idea or the memory of being replaced, and all you have left in your mind is, well, I just gotta hope and pray that this will all work out. And I hate to be the bearer of good and bad news is, yeah, you're right, that's what you got. You have no control of the situation. Not so much that you want control, but it's like you thought you were past a certain emotion, and again, it's something about being replaced. Let me talk about this Two of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords, that's what I'm saying. You're just not seeing the situation clearly. And then, yeah, I got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but it came out more in reverse. You know, I feel like for a majority of you, like I said, this does apply to love in some form. This was like an ex at one point that really did kind of screw you up. And that's where I was kind of saying a little bit, this broke you. This energy, whoever you're attached to, and naturally I understand where it comes from, especially, let's be real, none of us like to be replaced. Nobody likes to have that rude wake-up call that, especially if it's applying to love, that they chosen somebody else above you for whatever reason, good or bad, it doesn't matter, you know, or again, in their head, it's good or a bad reason, it doesn't matter, it's traumatic. But there is something you're kind of replaying over and over and over again in your head. One sec. I think this energy kind of made you question everything about yourself in a funny sense. This really made you question your self-worth. And like I said, I understand where it's coming from. It's traumatic. Nobody likes to be replaced. But there is something about you've got to see the situation clearly. What are they trying to tell you to see clearly on? Okay, Ten of Wands, but it came up more in reverse. It's time to release it, let it go. And I think this collective, you've been hanging on to this for a long time. And again, with that star energy, not so much, I don't think, like, maybe you're thinking, for some of you, gonna be honest, yeah, you could be thinking about reconciliation. But I feel like there's something about you wish there was a better conclusion. You wish the story would have ended better. But I think with the star, instead of having more hope for a situation, you really deflect in the past. And here's the thing, you can't change the past. I think right now you're doing the, I wish it would have ended better. I wish I've never met this person. I wish I never went for it in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. This person, or I'm even, for some of you, the situation really took a toll on everything about yourself. It made you question everything about who you